You know what I'm saying?
Is your biological still alive?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
When you say unfortunately, why? Why unfortunately?
I just feel like certain people. I feel like certain people just shouldn't have the opportunity to live. I feel like certain people shouldn't be fathers.
I can see that.
I feel like certain people just are like so beyond like pieces of shits that certain people shouldn't even be living.
You know, I felt a lot of anger towards my father.
Likewise.
And, you know, he was around, but he wasn't around. So when I would run into him, it was like running into a homeboy. So I'd be like, you know, what's up? What you doing? What you been up to? Yo, I had beef last week, son. I had the joint on me. When I was loading it up, I shot the dresser. I'm telling my pops these stories. You know what I'm saying? And I got to a point where when I finally had a son, a lot of resentment towards him came out because it was like, you never taught me about this. You never showed me how to do this. You never showed. And now I'm here, young dad, and I still ain't got your guidance. And for a long time, I was angry. But one day, I came to the realization that, yo, I like who I am. I love who I am. Had this man been in my life, I might not be who I am. So I'm grateful for the life that you helped make, and I'm grateful for who I became. And I let all that anger go because it's not good for you to hold on to that. It's really not good for you to hold on to that. Life might put you in a position where you have to look through his eyes, and you don't want to do that.
I feel like that perspective is something that wouldn't apply to the situation. I mean, in certain situations, I feel like that may, you know, there's some things that are salvageable. But I mean, when I get a phone call from my aunt, who's the only aunt that I talk to on that side, I be hoping that she calling to tell me that nigga dead.
Why?
That's just how I feel.
Damn.
That's how I feel.
Bro, you gotta let that go. You gotta let it go.
They wasn't taught how to love. That's what I learned.
Everyone got their own experience. And,
it's the same deal with my pops. His pops didn't really fuck with him.
I'm cool with him now. I'm cool with him now, but he just wasn't taught how to love.
There's levels of certain shit where it's like, you know, my shit don't stem from, you know, my shit stem from a deeper place, pause. You know, it stem from, you know, put it like this. You have a fallout with him, and that's your man's. And I could be like, yo, that's your man's, bro. Forgive your man. But if you told me that nigga's snitching, I can't say that.
Oh, not me, no.
Right?
I'm having life.
But what I'm telling you,
not even in a hypothetical.
I'm telling you, there's levels.
That facts.
Right.
I'm telling you, there's levels, right? Because I could just say a broad statement. You just looked at me and you said, you got to let that go. That's a broad statement. I can tell you, yo, you can forgive your man. But I don't know that nigga's a snitch, right? And we know that there's certain code that, you know what I'm saying, like, that shit's unforgivable, right? Just what it is. And so I'm telling you that there's levels to that situation.
Well, I'm telling you for your sake.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to be best friends or you got to
even forgive him.
appreciate.
He's not telling you forgive him.
But for you, yourself,
Yeah.
the anger, you got to.
But it's traumatizing, depending on how you came up.
I like it.
Or what you
like it.
I like the anger.
I think he used it as fuel because now he a good dad, and
like
he gives his children, like what you were saying, he gives his children
like
things that you know,
Yeah.
that again he knows now, right? Like I don't want to be that. I want to be this.
Right.
So he's channeling it all the time anyway. You know what I mean? But you know, I think everyone's got their own situation. You know what I mean? So
I'm saying carrying something like that, life has a way of turning the mirror around. You know what I mean? God forbid any of us should ever get in a situation where, just a hypothetical, one of us got to go to jail. We got to go do some time. You don't know the feelings that child is going to have. You dig what I'm saying? You don't know what
it's like
could
selfish
develop.
thinking. You're not thinking about
Right.
Understood.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life has a way of turning that mirror around when you hold on to shit. I'm just saying, best bet, bro. I'm not saying I don't know what he did, but you can't carry that.
I do. And I don't have a problem carrying it. I think it is what it is. It's like, you know, that's probably one of the only things that I carry. That's just one of the only things that I'll never let go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever that comes with, or whatever the mirror turn around, or whatever, and I deal with that shit when it comes time to deal with it. But, that's a situation that fuels me to be the best father that I could be. You know what I mean?
Right.
To do everything the right way. You know?
The anger's not fueling you.
Fueling positive.
The love in you is fueling that.
Yeah.
It's not the anger. Trust me.
But I
Trust me.
mean,
Like
that's-
my pop's still around. I speak to him probably like every 5 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
But I'm not angry at him.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm more like, just be a grandfather at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You never beat that nigga up?
I thought about it plenty of
You
times.
never did?
Nah. I say the most I did was I confronted him.
You never
And
beat him up?
Nah.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah.
Just once, or?
Yeah. That's all I needed.
But you
One
haven't
time.
let it. You haven't let it go.
No,
I'm guessing he was abusive.
that too.
Yeah, forgiving him is not doesn't have to be on the table, but letting it go to an extent. I understand holding on to things that fuel you. I get that.
Yeah.
Right? I got that in a positive note. My father gave me a lot of things that fuel me now. Trying to make him proud fuels me a lot. A lot. I think about what he would think if I did this, or if I was doing that. What would my father say? I think about shit like that. So I
That's if
understand.
you was brought up a certain kind of
My
way.
father was the best man I've ever met. He's the best man I've ever
Solid.
known.
I wish
Period.
I had that.
And
Yes.
I've always believed your father is the only man who wants better for you than himself. The only man who will wish you to be better than him is your
I
father.
wish it was like that.
You're like that with your kids. As much as he's the opposite, you're like that with your kids. I can see that already. You want them to be everything they can be and as happy
100%.
as possible.
100%.
That's all there is
But
to
that's
it.
what real. I mean, if you a real man, if you a real nigga, then that's just in you.
I'm not
That's
bro.
something that's instilled in you. Bro.
I completely
Feel
agree
me?
with you. What I'm saying is, I'm with Math. I think there's more love that fuels you to be a good father.
I agree.
I also think fathers teach you shit. I think yours taught you what not to do.
1,000,000%.
My father told me people in this world teach you two things: what to do and what
On the
not to do.
highest degree, though, of what
Right.
not to do. On
Right.
the highest degree that there is of what not to do. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I think you carrying versus just remembering. I think maybe it's just it feels like a warning on your shoulder. Here's what a warning on your shoulder. Like here's what I'm never gonna be like. This is the thing I'm never gonna do in life.
But if you feel a level of distrust from someone like your father, so your parents,
Yeah,
right?
you can't.
I mean, that's just
you never forget that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You're not supposed to forget that.
that's the root.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
wild
So
feeling.
There's just certain levels of shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just certain things. Like, there's certain, what would you consider, like, all right, let's say you go to jail, right? What are certain things that somebody just got to get dealt with for? You in there?
Don't try any no funny motions.
No, somebody coming in there. Somebody new in jail,
Right.
and this person was convicted or some shit or whatever. What are some of the things that this motherfucker like?
Any type of rape, molestation, anything.
Those are no-fly zones, right?
No-fly zones.
No matter what, right?
No matter what.
All right.
Understood.
Leave it right there.
So all right.
Understood.
So all right.
Understood.
There's levels. You feel me? So
Right.
it's like that's my point. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, all right.
Now I believe in a world between life and death. It was a world that I had to make a decision whether I was going to stay or go. And I was in a chair that I couldn't move. I was just like that. I saw the devil. The devil, is wherever I was at, was like a dragon. A weird sound would come on, and I would see checkerboard, white and black checkerboard on the ceiling. And the checkerboards would come out, and then you would see the dragon flying above me.
My wildest show was
Here we go.
at right down the street
Apollo?
at the Apollo.
What?
I'm barred out. I'm lifetime barred. It's a hairspray and put on a dude. I'm like, what the fuck y'all do with the movies, right?
Wait, the hairspray. I want to hear the
The
hairspray.
hairspray,
The
yo.
hairspray and put it on the dude, and then they light it on fire.
They lit him on fire.
Yeah.
Yo, get a kick out of that.
So who died that night?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.